Hi, I'm James. Welcome to WX4 TV. Welcome to HamRadio.World. And I am in Kinston, North Carolina, where flooding is happening after Hurricane Florence. I'm going to wait for some people to show up here. Hi guys, so we didn't have any internet connectivity for a long time, so I decided to start cooking lunch, and my water boiled already, so I'm going to heat it up again when a few more people come, and I'll show you what I'm having for lunch. I'm going to have Mountain House lasagna for lunch. Got a little bit of Esbit fuel going there, and I've got the ham radio set up so I can show you guys about doing ham radio. Got the antenna up on the mast there with the American flag, and we're running it with solar power. So anyway, while we're waiting for people, the water is still coming up. It's up another couple of inches than it was when we spoke last. And hey Robin, we're set up in the field. I'm going to make some lunch here. This water is not going to take long to boil because it was boiling just a couple minutes ago. I'm cooking it on an Esbit stove with some Esbit fuel. No, I don't have Echolink nearby. I'll be on 20 meters. And these guys just don't seem to think twice about driving through here and making lots of waves. Gotta appreciate that, but they're doing their jobs. So anyway, I'm heating up water here on the Esbit stove, and we'll have some Mountain House lasagna for lunch. I'm not set up. I don't have a computer to do digital right now, Robin. I'm sorry. But what I'll do is I'll tune around 20 meters, see who we can hear. Yes, Kev, this is live.
I'm going to take get a wire there after a while and just short wire and put underneath one of them bolts on the fence and over to the antenna there where them radio. See, it's got three of them.
So these guys are here on 20 meters. I'm going to put the phone down for just a second. My water is boiling, so I need to pour it in my Mountain House food and let it cook for a while, let it heat up for a while rather. That's hot. As you can see, the water is boiling, and it just gets poured in here very carefully. And then I'm going to stir it up. So this will be lunch and dinner. All right, so I need to let that sit for about 4 minutes, and I'll stir it again in another 8 to 10 minutes after that, and I have a hot lunch. And that's a way to not be a burden on the people who are here helping. So, as I said, the water is still coming up, but the phone service was dead, so I figured I would set up the radio and also make some lunch. So let's show you what we're doing for the radio. That is the antenna mast I was talking to you about. It comes from TN07. They're at tn07.com, TN07 Engineering. The pole is made by Max Gain Systems. And then it's mounted to the truck using this trailer hitch mount. And the coax, as you can see, goes straight up in it. And up to the top, we have a Radio Waves. It's a Radio Waves 20-meter double bazooka. And of course, got the American flag there. Robin, I'll see if we can hear you on 14130. I'll come over here. And of course, I'm running the thing with the solar panel that's from Power Film Solar. The antenna doesn't need to be grounded. It is a 50 ohm match, doesn't need a trans match, and it doesn't need to be grounded. Doesn't hurt to ground it, but it doesn't need to be. 14130, let's go see if Robin's here. Robin, are you able to answer back, or are you just able to listen? Whiskey X-Ray 4 Tango Victor, is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Golf 1 Mike Hotel United, Golf 1 Mike Hotel United. This is Whiskey X-Ray 4 Tango Victor. Whiskey X-Ray 4 Tango Victor, over. I don't know if Robin's able to talk back or if he can just hear. We'll scan around here in a little bit. But as you can see, oh, you know what, Sid, you're right. Ha! I should know better than that. I'm thinking I'm down on, 40 meters. I just broke the law, but that was a mistake. All of us make mistakes. Our band starts at 14150. Yeah, not here. We start at 150, Robin. Go up to 155 and see if you can hear. Yeah, you're right, Sid. I made a mistake. I was thinking I was still on 40 meters, which is 7125. And Robin mentioned he was there. I didn't think about it. That's in RCW and digital bands. I haven't done that in years. You guys got to watch it live on YouTube. So I'll talk a little bit about what we've got here. We've got a Yaesu 857D, a Signal Link USB that we can use for digital modes, but I don't have a computer for digital modes here with me. The Z100 Plus auto tuner for if you need a trans match for your antenna, which this one doesn't. The SDR Play 2, which allows us to do a second receiver, or we can use it for linear satellites where we need a receiver that can listen on while we transmit on the other radio. And then power management is with the Buddy Pole Power Mini, and as we can see right now, I'm getting 5.5 amps out of the solar panel, and with a max of 80.4. Robin, if you just gave a call here on 14155, let's see if we hear you. I didn't have it turned up. Give me a call on 14155. All right, guys, so you actually saw me making a mistake. I should know where the band is. And when Robin mentioned that, I I just went to the frequency and didn't even think about being on 20 meters. We have a little band plan book here, and I was thinking .125 because of 40 meters. And really, the extra class band starts at 150 at on 20 meters where we are. So I made a mistake, and actually isn't against the law, or is against the law for us to transmit voice there here in the United States. And hopefully, if I get a letter from the FCC, they'll be understanding. So anyway, again, the water is still rising, and this is the last of the little fuel from the Esbit stove is burning off. I boiled 2 cups of water in here and dumped it in here, and it's been about 5 minutes, so it's time to stir it up and wait another 8 minutes after that. So here we go. Tastes really good, but it's very hot. So that's the way that we can have lunch and get on the air. Well, if we were actually helping out with communications. So real quick, it took me about 15 minutes to set this up by myself. And when I started setting it up, that was not underwater, but it is now. So the water is still coming up. So I'm going to tune around the band here real quick, see if we do hear any stations.
It's a little bit on the kind of muffled sound to me. It sounds like short noise.
Anybody who's a ham want to try getting? This is the slow scan television I was telling you guys about. 14225. Just barely hear something. I'm on 14225. That's a spoon for my lunch. Don't hear anybody there. And that's some kind of a power supply there. QRZ, Whiskey X-Ray 4 Tango Victor. That sounds like somebody who is working on tuning his amplifier. Hey, how you doing? Stand by, you got somebody coming up here.
Taking measurements?
No, I'm actually live streaming on YouTube about how you can use amateur radio in an emergency. How you doing? I'm James.
I'm John.
John, nice to meet you. You okay showing you on camera here?
Sure.
Where are you from here?
I live here, yeah.
This is John. We're live streaming on HamRadio.World on YouTube. I'm a journalist and just made some lunch here, Mountain House food, so we don't have to go to the shelters or anything or get out of here.
Right.
Got a dipole antenna 25 feet up in the air and just showing people live on YouTube how we can use ham radio. So
Outstanding. They need it.
yeah, it's going to get bad here. The water, just since I set this up 30 minutes ago, that was 5 feet below the water line, or 5 feet above the water line 30 minutes ago. That box.
Right. It's coming up quick. It's sad. We've been through this a lot.
Yes. I used to live on the Outer Banks and have family in Goldsboro.
So you know.
I live near St. Augustine now in Florida.
Okay.
But yeah,
Time to rename the 500-year flood.
I think so.
1 in 20 years.
Yeah, I think so. So really what we're doing right here is this is a quick emergency go box. You familiar with ham radio at all?
A little bit.
So I'm going to point the camera and talk to people here. This is for HF, or you'd call it shortwave.
Right.
And I'm talking on the 20-meter band, which usually when conditions are good, you can have international communications,
Right.
as well as from state to state. Conditions are horrible right now. Plus, I've got the antenna pointing north-south instead of like northeast towards Europe. And then this will allow us to do digital modes where we can send emails or things like that for emergency services if need be. This acts as a software-defined second receiver. You can get just about anything from daylight to DC on the spectrum and listen to it, decode it. And then all the power management here is being done through here with a lithium iron phosphate battery and 120 watt solar panel over there to your right. That's a fold up solar panel. And of course, lunch. The idea is to show people that you should be, what's the nasty spoon for? Well, the nasty spoon is making lunch.
That's supposed to be lasagna.
Yeah, that's lasagna. It's actually really good. Have you ever had the Mountain House?
I have not had that. I've had the good old Air Force Sea Rats.
My last experience with MREs was in Haiti on the USNS Comfort, and the only thing they got before they got out of Baltimore was vegetarian MREs. So I never want to touch another one again.
Delicious.
Yeah, I never want to touch another one again. So yeah, the water's coming up actually pretty quick. I'm gonna have to.
I don't know how many watchers you have, viewers, whatever you, but tell them if they can afford to, we could sure use some help here.
Yeah, they do need help here. And guys, I'm actually watching that this water is about to come over the berm, which means it's going to start coming up in this parking lot real quick. So let's see if we can make a contact on HF here, and then I'm gonna have to bug out of the live shot. The bands are dead. Nothing.
I know, because everything's rested up. Yeah. Right. Take care. Good luck.
Yeah, you too.
How many viewers do you have?
Right now, only 141. We've had as many as 2,000. And the band's dead. So guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to shut it down for now.
Water's coming up quick.
Yeah, the water is coming up quick. It's time to, you guys can see, it's coming up real quick. So guys, I'm going to quickly tear down. The water's starting to breach over here, so it's going to come up quickly into the parking lot, and I'll get set up somewhere else. So for now, 73, I'm going to eat my lunch later. And the next antenna I put up will be in a much safer location. It'll be 40 meters so we can talk to each other. So for now, 73 WX4 TV. Thanks for watching.